Sorry about that. I got cut off. I thought it said 25 minutes. And the next time I looked, it said 15. And then I'm like, oh my God! It's literally like cutting me off right now. I didn't know it did that. It's a good job I noticed. Or I'd have been sat here merrily chatting away to myself. Drawing a large scene. Break it up into shapes. If you go and look on YouTube, Alfonso Dunn has a fantastic tutorial on how to see large shapes in a scene. It's one of the best tutorials I've ever seen. That's him. Whoops. Look him up on YouTube, and in his, I believe it's called Tutorials playlist for urban sketching. He's got a video on how to see shapes, and it's very similar to what I did with Beast earlier. Like, instead of starting with the nose and drawing the eyes and everything else, the first thing I did was I mapped out the triangle of his head. Then I put in the rectangle of his beard, and then I put in his shoulder line and his horns. So you kind of build it up into incremental shapes. But he explains it so well. It's well worth going. Actually, all his videos are well worth watching. He's a very good artist, and he's extremely good at simplifying things. Lots of people can do art, very few people can teach. He is an excellent teacher, because he can break things down into the simplest notions. So you never feel like he's talking over your head. Some people I find, when they're trying to teach, they kind of start off too high, and it's only when you get to sort of halfway through that you realise what they're talking about. I like to be able to follow people right from the beginning. I don't like it when lessons all come together at the end. Plus, he's got a really nice voice. It's just one of those voices that you could listen to for hours. Well, I could anyway. I'm going to finish off these ringlets, I think, and then I'm going to stop, because my hand is really starting to cramp up now. Do I measure? No. The reason I laugh is because if you'd ever been in one of my classes, honestly, the amount of times I say, well, you can measure this if you want to, but I don't bother. Just draw a line and divide it in half. That'll do. I use the word about a lot when it comes to measuring stuff. If it looks about right, then it's right. What I need to do with this is get my darker pencil. There's only so much you can do with one pencil. Eventually you have to... Hang on a minute. Let me get my other pencil. Whoops. Yes, I've got a cream egg there for later. Other pencil. Other pencil, there we go. My favourite dark pencil. My Palomino Blackwing. It is so black compared to a regular pencil. Hello, Dan. Alright, so let's get this. Come on. There we go. Now it's in focus. Now, this is just a regular 0.3 graphite. And this is a Palomino Blackwing. Less pressure. And they're both labelled as HB. But look how dark that is. Because what I find is graphite tends to all smudge together after a while. And you can't really see the defining sections. But it makes so much difference. Yeah, it's very dark. The only thing with this is it's not impossible to erase it, but it's difficult. If you use the pressure that you normally would with a pencil, it's virtually impossible to erase it. You have to be very, very light-handed with it. I'm not using anywhere near the pressure with this that I was with my mechanical pencil. I was pressing not too heavily, but like this, as I'm barely touching the paper. And you can see it's coming out, it's bringing out all those extra lines quite nicely. It also doesn't shine. I was saying earlier about not being able to see what I was doing in one area because the graphite was picking up the shine of the paper, shine of the light above me. You don't get that with this. It's like a matte pencil almost. They're really expensive. And I mean really expensive. But they're so worth it. Where's my other pencil gone now? Nah. Oh, poo. I don't know where the other one's gone now. Oh, there it is. Hello, Bart. Okay, thanks for joining us. I can't remember the lady's name. Ina, is it? She's one of my students. I can never remember her name. No, I was right. It is Ina. Yay, I finally got somebody's name right. It's only taken me, what, 2 years? Right, I think that's going to have to do for tonight. Oh, my hand's cramping up. Let's see if I can get it a bit further away. There you go. Can see all of it now. I'm pretty pleased with how Belle's coming out. I'm quite pleased with the Beast, actually. For a rough sketch, he's okay. Got lots more to do on him, obviously. This will probably take me all week to work on this. I wouldn't normally do this much all in one go. But I got carried away tonight. So, that's it. Thank you for joining me, and I shall see you again. Oh, you're saying you don't use oil paints because you're allergic. No, it's the linseed oil that I'm allergic to. I've got water-soluble oils, yeah, and I find them okay. Although they have linseed oil in, they only have 4% linseed oil, whereas regular oils have like 12 to 15% linseed oil, and then you add more. But water-soluble oils are pretty good because you just mix them with water. So as long as I don't get it all over my hands or anything like that, I'm okay. Darcy, you've just missed it. I'm just stopping. My hand's cramping up. So I shall try and do a bit more of this. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I've got some filming to do tomorrow. So it depends how that goes. But I shall see you all again soon. Bye.